Let's move on to the second one here. Marty Supreme.
Woo.
Marty Supreme. Go around the horn here. I'll lead it off here. You guys know I'm a Timothy guy. That's my guy. Number one actor, greatest of all time. I've already said that I think a couple times on the pod. I think I'm at a 9 on this movie itself as a movie. I'm on a 9. Timothy killed it in his performance. Absolutely. Wow. I was stunned by his performance. I don't know if I have this in my top 10 because it's been a crazy year for movies. I just don't know if I have this in my top 10. Obviously, stay tuned next week to see if I end up putting it there. What I think might edge out for that. But I thought the movie was great. I did think the story was crazy. It does say that this movie was loosely based off of Marty, the ping pong champion, and things like that. And they use that word loosely. I think the only thing to me, I have no idea. It looked like they just took his name and made a movie with his name and revolved around.
It had to be because he would have had to be in jail.
Yeah,
Like
it's
he
insane.
was moving.
Yeah, for sure. But no, I thought it was a great movie. I do recommend checking it out in theaters. It is a longer movie, but I don't think I ever felt bored or felt like, damn, this is running a little too long for me personally. I thought it was a great time. But yeah, I think I'm at a 9 on this personally. So Timothy killed it out of the park. This was absolutely his movie. Absolutely. So.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah, good.
Clean, quick, and simple. I'm at a. I'm gonna say 7. It's because I'm inching to the 8, and hopefully somebody can push me there. I enjoyed it, like J-Max said. I don't think there was a part when I was just like, "Why? Like this is going on too long." I didn't feel like the movie was boring at any point. I guess I feel like I don't see a reason to put it that high, like higher than a 7 or an 8 at that, because like it was a great movie. It was a great watch. It was a great experience, but it felt like the ending kind of fell flat at the very end. Not the ending, but the very end of the ending. But yeah, that's a lot of nothing. But go ahead.
I think I am at an 8. I can be easily pushed to a 9. I really enjoyed this. It was a fun movie. Like I think that's the best way to describe it. It is a very fun movie. Timothy killed it, obviously, but I truly thought that the whole cast was great. Like obviously he's the best, but I thought everyone was pretty great. And yeah, I just had a really good time with it. I think I'm at an 8.
All right, there you go. Marty Supreme, 8, 7, 8, 9. I think on that one. Yeah, so 7, 8, 9. Let us know what you guys have seen it. Get into spoilers now. Yeah, who wants to start off what they thought about it?
I mean, first thing is obvious. Timothy killed it. Like Timothy, he made me like his character very early, and obviously his character has many flaws. He is just a person you cannot trust with anything. He says something, don't listen to him. Just let him keep pushing because he's just gonna ruin his life. But that's what made me like his character, because his character is a person that literally will strive for his goal regardless of the stakes. He truly believes in himself to the point where he will literally just throw everything away to make his dream come true. And that's what I liked his character, because he made me believe that in his acting. And that's what carried the movie a lot for me. And obviously the supporting cast was great too. We're going to talk into that. Tyler, the Creator, was in here. Crazy surprise for me. Because I don't think I saw any trailers, so I don't know if he was in there, but that was cool. And a lot of people, I don't know if people were coming into this thinking they were just going to solely see ping pong, but I didn't expect that at all. And I liked what I saw. So
I guess I will speak on that. Like I did expect to see a little more ping pong, just based off of him being a ping pong champion. I think the Alamo is I love the Alamo. They play a lot of different clips and things like that that generates around the movie you're about to watch. And they told a little bit of the story of Marty, and he's like a 3-time U.S. champion, 1-time European champion, things like that. So I thought we were going to get a little bit more into that. But it wasn't really that. So I think that is a negative for me. I wish we had a little bit more ping pong. It wasn't bad because everything else was still great. Like I had a great time with the story, but yeah.
I'm hearing you, but let me try and change your mind real quick, because I would agree with you, but it became a point when they made it like the statement of this is not a popular sport in the U.S. So the movie revolves around him trying to make the money, but in order to make the money, he has to leave the country. So understanding that, I was okay with not seeing it. Does that help you?
I mean, I could see that. I could definitely see that argument. But I just was hoping. I mean, I'm just based off of what we knew, or what I knew. What the Alamo told me, like, yeah, all right, let me see some championships. Let me see this man. And when he was playing ping pong, that dude, he had it. He had it. His match against the former number one, which was his friend, and they were doing, the Globetrotter stuff like that. That was great, man. He killed him in that match, and he said, you know what? Let's have some fun with this last point right here. I'll give you a point. Let's just have some fun with it. And it made sense to his character because the whole movie, he's like, I'm going to bring it to the U.S. I'm going to be the guy that popularizes it over here, and you guys got it. And he showed it in that match when he's like, let's just have a good time, and they're doing, backhand shots and going crazy on the thing and showing that, hey, this is popular. I can make it look fun for everybody. And I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, his stories and things like that, phenomenal, insane.
I guess, yeah, I'm a little bit with J-Mag, and it's not a negative at all. Like, I don't want to make it sound like that.
Well, I said that.
I did think there was going to be a lot of ping pong, and there wasn't. But I will say I didn't expect the movie to be like people dying and getting shot. Like once that stuff started happening, that's what this is.
I was at an 8. I was at an 8 throughout the movie, and then they showed that shit with the mobster stuff. That was like, yeah, okay, I'm here. You got me with another.
Bruh. Because that stabbing was one thing. Him, because obviously he said I what's in the collar, but then he did want the dog.
Yeah.
That's what confused me at first.
Yeah.
When he went to stab him, I said, whoa, it's getting serious. And she done messed my boy Timmy up because we know it's going to come back to him, even though he just told her, let me do me. He's trying to work on himself.
Yeah.
He knows you're not going to do anything with your life. And what does she do? She loops him in again. And that's a common theme with his life, though. Even though he's trying to do better for himself, and he really is trying, his hometown is holding him back to some extent. He has his uncle that wants him to work at the shop because he's the best salesman he's ever seen. You can do it, but no, this isn't what my life is destined for. And even though his friend, who was a taxi driver, is Tyler the Creator, he's trying to just live his life normally as a taxi driver, and Timothy comes and messes his life up. He knocks up the girl. I forgot her name. I want to say her name and thing, but I forgot it. Rachel, yeah, he knocks Rachel up, and he didn't panic. He really locked in. He said, "No, that's not mine. You're tripping. Like, I got to get going." Because mind you, he's getting chased because he decided to put somebody at gunpoint to steal $700 when he's owed it. But like I said, it's just his passion to want to do something and to achieve it. But everything's holding him back. He ain't got the money for it. It's just a roller coaster, a fun roller coaster.
I will say I really liked how this movie looked. Obviously, it's set in the 1950s, and it really captured that really well between the different set pieces and the clothing. I thought the clothing looked amazing on everybody. Like the way Timothy had it, bro. I don't know how many suits he had because he ain't had no money, but he had enough suits to go whatever meeting he needed to go to. He had a new suit for it. It was crazy. But yeah, I mean, this being directed by Josh Safdie, which did Uncut Gems, I can definitely see the similarities between those two movies. 100%. And it's kind of funny that, because, it was a Safdie brother, so his brother Benny, he also did a sports movie this year with, the Smashing Machine, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Marty Scream clears.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
for
absolutely.
sure.
Absolutely.
This shit clears. Josh got it, at least this year. But yeah, the aesthetics of the movie, and I thought it was just really well directed. It's super funny, and I think that just plays off of Timothée Chalamet. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
He's hilarious in real life and how he just delivers lines. He was saying shits. Obviously, I'm not gonna repeat it. Some out of pocket shit.
Yeah, bro. When he was having that conversation with Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, as I know him in Shark Tank. His character's name was Milton Rockwell, and he did. And I was like, yeah, I don't know about Mr. Wonderful in this, and no, he did great. He did phenomenal. No issues with him, but he did have that line. Speaking of out of pocket, bro, when he had breakfast with him in France, I said, oh shit, like you really said that shit. That's he said, yeah, you hit a nerve, I hit a nerve, we're even. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. No. I think you owe me a breakfast first. Damn, bro, this man is crazy. This man,
it was that ego, man. Because at the end of the day, that ego bit him back, man. Because once you don't stand up to what you keep talking, you come back to reality, and in reality, he ain't got nothing. So now he has to sit there and he has to go do the Globetrotters. He has to sit through all of that he doesn't want to do to hurt his image. And
where Marty, if I was Japan a third time, I said, "Oh, it's easy." Like they were just saying those craziness.
I love the score in this too, and the soundtrack. Not to get on, it was great.
Yeah.
Like the music that they had, and the songs that they had playing in the backgrounds was just great. I had that. They aced it for sure. So,
I knew I was gonna enjoy the movie when he was sitting down. They were eating dinner. You remember he paid for the dinner at their table, and then he came over to talk to them.
Oh my God,
told him to tell his story, and then they showed the story. I said, "Whoa."
Yeah, yeah.
He said, "Yeah, I saw the beehives. I cut it open, put all the honey on me, brought it back, and let everybody lick it." I said, "Whoa, that was crazy."
That was insane, and the whole scene of him paying dinner, for them, which obviously we knew later on he didn't pay for dinner because I think he owed $1,500, which was a shitload of money back then. But yeah, that was a phenomenal scene. I enjoyed that scene for sure. That was great.
Yeah, and the money thing is a big thing to think about because Rachel, right? That was her name, Rachel.
Yeah.
He said, "How much do you make a year?" Like 1,200. 1,200. He needs 1,500 to by next week. Like that's how crazy this was, and he was doing this on a daily basis trying to make this money. Like it just, oh man, this was havoc.
It was, yeah, for sure. This was chaos. This was high stress. Yeah, for sure.
But it's so cool. The movie was so good in terms of character progression and character development because you start to see like him sort of maybe lose a little bit of confidence.
Yeah.
But then he gained that confidence right back, and I'm right back in it. I can do whatever I need to do to be the best. And I got to get to Japan. Something would happen. I'm down for a little bit. Something good happens. I'm right back up. Like
because that's his character. Like when he had to hit rock bottom and he realized that, and he had to sit there and take them paddle hits. That was his lowest. That was his lowest. And then he got on that stage and they tried to embarrass him some more. He said, "Nah, I know who I am. No, rematch me. Run this back. Run that back." Like, oh my God. I'm telling you, this is why, because at the beginning of this, I said the ending fell flat. The ending was that final ping pong battle. And I don't know if y'all want to get into that now or you got anything else to talk about.
Jump into
when he fought Endo again, when he battled Endo again, like, obviously the first one was scripted. We all knew this. So he was planning on losing. And then they tried to make him kiss the pig. He said, hold on. They're not finna do me like this. He said, run that back. He told everybody, no, that was scripted. Run this back. I'm better than him. They wanted it. They wanted more. I ain't gonna lie.
I could see that point. Go ahead. Finish that. I
was gonna say, it had me on the edge of my seat the entire time.
Yeah,
and
it did a great job.
Ping pong match. I was into it. This is where I was in my peak for the movie. I feel like, wow, this was amazing. And then like he got his fulfillment. Like you could see it in his eyes. Like I finally did it. I did what I wanted to do, even though he knew he wasn't going to be able to fight to go into the championships at all because he was banned. Like it was just crazy. But go ahead, because
I was going to say I can see that point for sure, but I can also see the point where like shit, like this is my time to play Endo. I'm not going to get to play him. I need to prove to myself at least that I can beat him because he destroyed Marty in the first tournament.
Yeah.
He destroyed him in the U.S. Open, and I think in his head.
Paddle.
Yeah, he saw that paddle. He saw, I think, the pen hand is the way it was what he said. Yeah, he's like, nah, it's crazy. I think in his mind, he was like, this is my one and only chance to prove to myself that I can beat Endo, and I know that I'm the greatest. And I think that's where he took his opportunity to just do it, because since he wasn't going to get to play in the championships. And I think Rockwell did him dirty right there, because I think he was under the assumption that he was going to be able to go and play in the championships. That's the whole reason he's here in Japan.
Yeah, that's what he thought. And so when he went to go talk to the main guy over it, and he realized he's not going to do that.
Yep.
I think that's when his shit, and this was what Justin was saying, like, you could see the shift in his character. Like, I guess by the end of it, you could realize, like, I can't do this. Like, at some point, I have to just come back to earth and realize that dream is something I gotta just hold back. And once he got what he wanted, he found a way home, because obviously all the people in the military, they rock with him. Trip back home. Yeah. And he grounded himself, and he really took full force into what was happening, and he has a child. And instead, mind you, once the moment he found out about the child till the end, that's not my child, that's my sister, that's my niece, nephew. Like, that's, he has nothing to do with it. But by the end of the movie, no, that's my child. I'm the father. Like, that growth was crazy to me. So I kind of take back what I said, because I'm realizing
Yeah,
See, I was wondering
the development.
because
Yeah.
you didn't bring that
Yeah.
up, and then I was
Yeah.
like, well, what fluff?
It just hit
You
me.
could, you could see that development in him. He was ready. This had a crazy opening scene, like not the opening scene, but I guess the title sequence. After it had the opening scene, and he hooked up with Rachel's character, or no, with Rachel, and then it goes into the sperm shit and going into the egg. I was like, yo, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
And then the egg turns into the ping pong, and I was like, yeah, that's crazy. But it all came full circle because she ended up being pregnant, and that was his kid. So that was actually pretty cool. Like when you're first watching it in the moment, you're like, "Damn, this is weird. What the hell is good?" At least that's what I thought. And no, it actually,
no,
sense.
for sure, I was with you.
So, yeah, that's cool.
But the reason I was saying it fell flat was because I just felt like it just ended. Like, but then, like I said, right now I'm having a realization. Like, it ended because he's changed. Like, he's really he's a different person than what he was at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
100%. He was a different person. The shit, like, it really had great scenes, man. And whether it was an emotional scene or a funny scene, the funny scenes, like when he's getting arrested back at the crib, bro, I was laughing the whole scene. That man's uncle got the cop, arrested him. How much is he paying you? I'll double it.
Bro, and that's what I'm saying, man. Because he's saying that he broke. You don't got no money. You just had to put somebody at gunpoint to get that money. Like.
Him explaining to Gwyneth Paltrow, which was her name was Kay Stone in this one, like, nah, I was really. She's like, how are you gonna eat today? Like, you're not understanding. How are you gonna eat today? And he was just like, I'm just gonna go see what happens. Go to this. And to be honest with you, as soon as you left, I was just gonna order room service, charge you to the room. He's crazy, bro. This is a great movie. This was a great performance by Marty. And let me ask this question to you guys: do you think this was his best performance so far as an actor?
No.
You still I think
it was a great performance, but Dune still takes it.
You still got Dune. Jet, what do you think?
Damn. That's a hard question.
It is hard. It is hard.
He killed it as Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan even said he killed it as him. And then it's like in here, like Cody was talking about, I was rocking with his character immediately. I was falling off when he was doing people dirty. You could see the pattern.
Yeah.
He's going to continuously do people dirty to get what he needs to get done. Like he tried to do it to Tyler a little bit there, and he was doing it to people he cared about. So that was.
He said, "I'm gonna pay you back." Man's windows shattered. Like,
but he's for sure one of the best today, without a question. And it really, like, I was already thinking that. But it really solidified itself, like, no, like, in his age range, maybe even above that, whatever you want to say, like, he's number one doing it right now.
Yeah.
Because there was a point where I was like, damn, I just see Timothy. Right now. And I don't remember what scene it was. It's early on. Like, it's not that far into the movie, but there was a switch where I was like, yo, like, I'm getting lost in his performance. Like, I see Marty Mauser right now. He's incredible, and I can't wait to see what the Oscars thing. And I don't know if it's out. It's not. I think that's Golden Globes. But for whenever the Oscar drops their nominations, and I'm sure Leo's gonna get a nod. He's gonna get a nod. I can't wait to see everybody in there because, man, there was
that's gonna be tough
performances this year, man.
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh man, I don't. I need more time before I answer that because I really don't know because I love this. He's phenomenal in this.
I'm not saying this to say it hurts his performance. It is a great performance. I'm not taking anything away. I'm just wanted to say that I feel like the supporting cast enhanced his performance because it's his interactions that made his performance so great. And it's literally with everybody. Whoever he talks to, it felt so raw. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. Like that, anybody he talked to, literally, it enhanced his performance.
I feel like this is, and I said it at the beginning, I feel like this is more of a Timothy movie than his supporting cast. Like, I think he absolutely carried, in my opinion. Like, there was great support performances on the. This was Timothy's movie. I think we had more time with him in Dune, and I think as of right now, I think I still have Dune, but I can definitely, and if somebody wants to say Marty is his best performance, I'm with you. I cannot fight you on that. I feel like in Dune, it's the reverse. It's your argument for Marty, but for Dune, when he has Josh Brolin, when he has Zendaya, when he has all this great supporting cast around him over there, and they all do their own things. Obviously, we talked about it with with his villain. I'm fucking drawing a blank on him. I'm drawing a blank on.
Rafa?
It's Rafa, but the actor.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
But
Austin Butler.
Austin Butler. With Austin Butler, you got a great supporting cast over there, and Timothy is just that cherry on top that stands out, obviously, but he's got a lot of people around him. On this one, it's Timothy. Like, this is his movie. This is him carrying the load and showing you what he can do, performance wise. So I think I still have it, and you know why I think I still have doing it is because of the cave speech, like that.
Yeah, the cave speech.
The cave speech was insane. It's insane. I'll put that against anything in Marty for sure when it comes to the performance. But overall, as a movie and performance, I can't be mad at Marty.
Let's go back to the last time he had his match against Endo. Like, Endo's character, he had 5 minutes max screen time. Yeah. I kid you not. By that end of that, when he had his match, I was like, bro, Endo doesn't even care about this for real. He just wants to go back to his store. Like, he's doing this he's like Jokic. He's doing this just because he's good at it. Like, not because it's his passion. But you could see the counterpart was Marty. Marty's doing this because he's passionate about the sport. And you could see it in his eyes when he won. Like, that's all he cared about. And Endo only cared about going back home. Like, he did not care at all. And that's what I'm saying. Like that, you could see the difference, which enhances Timothy's performance. Like, you could see the difference.
I love the explanation of why. Obviously, alongside Endo's skill set, but why he was able to really, really beat Timothy was because he's deaf and he's able to hear shit, so he's able to lock in. Like, I loved that. That whole explanation. That was really good to me.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know. I kind of have a mix of what Cody's talking about, but also what you're talking about, because I do I came out of the movie and that was the first thing that I said to Andrea was like, wow, Timothy, that was obviously his movie. He killed it. He's the number one. Like, if you rank him, he's number one. But I thought everybody did good. And then we got into a whole spiel about how, we saw Kevin O'Leary and we were like, wow, fucking, shark guy. But this is his first, acting thing, and he's in it for a good chunk.
Yeah, he is.
He has some lines.
Yeah,
he delivered them exceptional. And obviously we know what Gwyneth Paltrow is. Tyler did a good job. We know, he's artistically gifted.
Odessa,
I know I've seen her. I've seen her
something else. Yeah, I don't know what else, but she is number 2 in this movie. She stands by Timothy. She's a ride or die, and Timothy has her wrapped around his finger in this movie. She will do anything for him. But she had a great performance. When she shows up to his door with a black eye, and you're like, oh fuck, and you could believe it because at this point, this motherfucker's proven like he could hurt her and he could do some things. And she showed up with a black eye and like, oh fuck, that's fucked up. And he went to go to his apartment and beat the shit out of him with one of his trophies and just fucked him up completely.
Shame on you.
Yeah, shame on you. And then
and he looked confused, and it makes sense why now.
The reveal, bro, when she was having a great performance again too, crying like, oh, we're gonna stay here the night. Don't worry, I got this. And she's having that performance of crying, and you just he touches her face and it's paint, bro. Everybody in the theater was like, oh shit, like that was a shocker. Like, that was crazy. And she did a phenomenal job with Odessa. She killed it. So yeah, I loved her performance. But all right, there you go, Marty Supreme. Where did you end up, Cody? Where did you end up at?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm close to a 9, but I'm gonna say 8.
Okay, Jet, you're still at the 8?
Yeah.
There you go. 8s from Cody and Jet. I'm at a 9 on this one. We all definitely highly recommend checking this out in theaters. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Marty Supreme. Leave your thoughts and ratings if you have seen it down in the comments below.